This year, Greece will be going back to a national final format for the first time since 2017, 8 years ago. Wait, what do you mean 2017 was 8 years ago? Do you have any proof that 2017 was 8 years ago? I refuse to believe that 2017 was 8 years ago. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on the ESC Harry channel. I hope you're all doing very well indeed. Today we will be reacting to the 12 songs from Ethnikós Telikós, hopefully I pronounced that right, Greece's national final for Eurovision 2025. That's right, Greece are returning to a national final format for the first time since 2017, as mentioned earlier, and there's a bit of hype around this national final, not just because it is the first time in a while Greece have done a national final, but there's a few names in the lineup that people are aware of, such as Evangelia, especially amongst Eurovision fandom, and there are some other ones amongst the 12 artists taking part. On top of that, Greece are coming off a good result from 2024 with Marina Sati finishing in 11th place with Zari. So hopefully there will be something in this lineup that can get Greece back into that top 10 or even higher. Greece have not been in the top 5, especially in a few years. Let's think when they last were there. I want to say, was it around like, oh, it might have been like 2008, Secret Combination. If it's one later, I'll put it somewhere here. But yeah, I think it's around then, so hopefully Greece can get a bit higher and closer to that spot with one of these songs. But before we get into the reaction, make sure to like this video if you enjoy it, subscribe if you are new to ESC Harry, and comment down below what are your favourites from Greece's national final for 2025. With that being said, let's get to reacting. Now, usually in a national final reaction video, I would react to the songs in alphabetical order based on the artist's name. However, Greece have put a playlist together with a running order for the songs, so I thought why not just react to them in that order. As always, there'll be timestamps where you can find a certain song if you want to see my reaction to specific one or two songs. Obviously I'd like you to react to all of them, but I'm a reasonable man. You can pick and choose whichever order you hear these in with the timestamps somewhere here. Up first, also I'm going to say now, apologies for my voice. It is not in the best condition for this video, but it is good enough where I can still speak to a decent level. So if you hear various voice cracks or various things like that, that is why. Okay, I'm not ill, I promise. But song one, anyway, is from Andy Nicolas with Lost My Way. So hitting play in 3, 2, 1. Interesting. We're starting with a ballad. Well, we seem to be starting with a ballad anyway. Someone in the comments, let me know, are these in the running order that will actually be in the national final show, or is it just an order? So far, this is nice. I'm not getting much of a Greek feel, but I don't necessarily need that from every song. It's just an observation for the first one. So far, I need this to pick up a little bit more. His voice is quite nice. However, it's a bit plodding in pace at the moment. It's lacking that oomph, despite, you know, the genre of the song, I should say. Also, the lyrics so far, nothing unique. It's fairly standard stuff. I'm actually getting a bit of like Victor Vernikos vibes to an extent, but I think even like Victor Vernikos was better than this. Let's not discredit actually to Victor Vernikos. I did like his song. I interviewed him as well. First ever interview I did with a Eurovision artist. Lovely, lovely guy. You don't want to know anymore. Is that why your song won, so you don't have to listen to all the other 11 songs? I've heard enough. I've heard my own one. Don't need to know the rest. Go and soul supposedly rhyme? Alright, different note now. Okay, hopefully this final chorus does something different. Or at least, yeah, just there's not a final chorus. Well, the final chorus is gonna do something different. It's not going to exist, which is different, to be fair, than the first two choruses. So I guess I technically got what I asked for. I'll be honest, pretty weak start to the lineup for this national final. Very acoustic feel, which I like to an extent, but you need to build on that as the song goes on. Excuse me. Yeah, I can't see that being the standout from the lineup of Greece's national final. Up next, we have Sirens by BARBZ. I'll be honest, as a Brit, that just sounds like the nickname you give your next-door neighbour Barbara. What's BARBZ doing this evening, love? Oh, she's having tea with the dog owner. We invited? No, she never invites us BARBZ. That's a weird tangent. I'm sure the international viewers will completely understand what I mean. If not, oh well. Hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh. Ooh, lovely voice. Oh, okay, I might like this one. I mean, there's such a vulnerability to her voice, and such a theatrical feel to this instrumental. Well, sadly, I can't get a ticket to Greece. I would love to, but it's too expensive to go to Athens. It's just, at the moment, it's getting the vibes of like a cry for help. Ooh, I'll be honest, for this first part, I've not really spoken much, because I just want to sort of listen and take in what she's doing. Going a bit different here. It's more pace now, building up. This is fascinating from BARBZ. She's not just like that next door neighbor. She's an artist. I feel like there's an artist with this kind of voice, but I can't figure out who this reminds me of. Rebecca Ferguson, like vocal-wise, but not necessarily style. So she's stuck inside the maze, Andy's lost. Do these Greek artists just need a GPS, a sat-nav? Is that what we're establishing here? I will say, while her vocal is absolutely stunning and I cannot take that away, I think the instrumental, I don't know why, there's just something missing about it. It feels like this could be more anthemic than it currently is. I still really enjoy it though. A bit like a mix of a theatrical beat mixed in with like techno. Interesting. And that is it. I would have liked a little bit more there. I think the fact you're limited to 3 minutes and only 2 choruses hindered that. I love the vocal. I love the raspy tones of BARBZ's voice. I just think it's a little bit of missed potential. I think the instrumental could be oomphed up a little bit. And it just the whole thing actually just be oomphed up. The first verse had so much promise, and I don't think it quite delivered throughout the song, but I still enjoy it. I just feel I could have enjoyed it more. Up next, it is Evangelia with the song Vále, or Vale, however you pronounce the name of this song. Now, if any of you saw my Predicting Eurovision 2025 in 3 words or less video, you will know that I have mentioned Evangelia on this channel before as part of my Greece prediction. Play clip. So for Greece, my one is linked to their national final. Evangelia enters 5th. She's going to enter the national final. She's going to come in 5th in that national final. She's not winning.
No, we've not got the same thing.
So yeah, she is taking part in the national final. So now all she needs to do is finish 5th for not only for me to look like a genius, but for my good friend Chris to be quite annoyed. And probably a lot of Eurovision fans as well, because she is very, very popular amongst the Eurovision fandom. She's tried to take part for Greece many times before submitting songs, so now there's a national final, she can take part. So it'll be interesting to see what this song's like and the reaction to it. Hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. We're getting a bop. I expected nothing else from Evangelia. We're starting off sort of delicate with her vocals. She does like delicate vocals, Evangelia. But we're now going to build up. Ooh, a mixture of Greek and English. I suppose that should be expected considering the song started in English and it's got a... anthemic chorus. It's very World Cup. I am a football fan, so I enjoy it. Yeah, fans will like this. Your name is Evangelina. This rap part here. I'm a bit 50-50 on rap parts, so I'm not crazy about that part, but again, it's a trope of this kind of song that people do enjoy. See, this chorus feels like it could be even bigger. I get it, there's an element to build up to it towards the drop, but I don't know. It feels like too much in the middle. It's overall good. Is it great? I don't know, actually. Greek? Very Greek, this part. Very Greek. Oh, okay, this is good. You're really making it hard for me not to go Opa and be very stereotypical Greece and Evangelia. Oh, come on. Just as I was starting to do that. That's definitely a dance break in there. 100%. And we've gone very quiet here. What's the end going to be like? Come on. Building, 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 building. Combining the instrumentals and the stylings together for this final bit. I think this is teetering into great now. This is. Such a sing-along feel as well, Vále. This is 100% playing at Euro Club. Whether this wins or not, 100% playing at Euro Club. A lot of times. Excellent work, Evangelia. I was hesitant at first. I think sometimes my issue with Evangelia is because her vocals are naturally usually quite quiet, it's sometimes hard to be as anthemic as I'd like her songs to be. I know sometimes her songs aren't that anthemic at all. If anyone's heard Footier, it's not anthemic whatsoever. But there was enough there. There was enough standout moments. It didn't feel boring at any point. Is it the best song I've ever heard in the world? No, it's not. But is it the best so far of this lineup? Yep, definitely that. And I love the breakdown between the second and the last chorus there. They're like very Greek style breakdown, which you just know there's going to be an amazing dance break. So she's definitely in contention to win this. I still think she won't because that's not how it works with the Eurovision fandom. But on a more like looking at it from an objective standpoint with the song, yes, this is fantastic. So well done, Evangelia. Up next, it is Unhurt Me by Nafsica, hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. No, it's, oh. I didn't look at the songwriters, so I guess Pain is on that list. I guess it wasn't Nafsica who wrote the song. But there's plenty of words, actually. I'm hearing them now. No, seriously, it's another ballad. There's a nice flow here. I can hear this being a good building chorus. If this is the running order, it's very interesting. 3 of the first 4 are very ballady and like very slow. Evangelia stands out a lot in this first 4 if this ends up being the running order for the actual national final. A hint of Bond in there. I think for this to be a contender, this needs to pick up a bit. It doesn't really. It's nice. It does feel a hint dated, or a tad dated, I should say. It's nice. It's just, there's something missing. It feels like with a lot of these songs, there is actually just something missing. There's a hint of, actually, I know there's a hint of a few things in this song. Anyone remember Croatia 2010? The dramatic Balkan ballad with 3 female singers. It's a little bit like that to an extent. Greece is a Balkan country, so the link somewhat makes sense. We're building here. Come on, come on, come on. Again, it's not big enough. It needs to be bigger. It's Eurovision, go big. If you're gonna go big, you're gonna go big. You can't just go big, you've got to go big, all right? She's going big, not big. Which is a shame, because this has potential. Yeah, again, it's not a bad song, I want to clarify that, but it feels, again, lost potential is the key there. It doesn't feel big enough. It's almost there, not quite, which it's a shame. Because I think with a bit more of a oomph, a bit more of a revamp, maybe, if hypothetically if you're one, I guess you could do a revamp. This national final is taking place in January. You've got time. But yeah, I think missed opportunity is the key term there. Up next, we have Dinamiss with the song Odyssey, hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. I like this already. I see potential in this. Maybe it's just because it's a bop after some ballads. The chorus is better. The chorus is much better than the verses. I don't like these rappy verses. Not specifically these ones. I mean, I don't like them, but like it just as a style. Ah, that's a shame. Can we get back to the chorus? There we go. Yeah, chorus. I'll enjoy this part. This feels like a building chorus, not in the typical building chorus, a building chorus in the sense of we're going to a drop. Be a good drop. Be a good drop. I want a good drop. Good drop. I demand it. Ooh, yeah, that's a good drop. Dark, mysterious. I like this bit. It's literally just like, really, I don't like the verses. I like pretty much everyone else of this. Can we get back to this drop now? Odyssey. Got this like, I don't know why I think of Miley Cyrus, We Can't Stop. It's our party, we can do what we want. I don't know what it's called like in technical terms, but it's that thing. It's quite cool. It's a bit, Scarlett has something similar, but with a female voice as well. The Scarlett from Melfest last year, if you remember them. And this year, actually, Melfest. They're definitely going for the vibe of coolest entry in this national final. Yeah, there's a hint of like Greek in it with this ale, ale, ale. All the instrumental here as well. So it's a nice blend, I have to say. See, is this final chorus going to do something different or just reinforce the last few? I jinx it every time. I jinx it every time. I'm really sorry. I do jinx it every time. Because there's not even a drop in the final ones. I do jinx it every time and I apologize. Overall, that is a net positive, I have to say. I like it overall. I don't think it's quite going to go on my playlist just because I'm not a fan of the verses. It's just not my style. I appreciate there'll be loads of people that enjoy that. You know what? With the right performance, you know, you convey that energy, you can, you know, good staging. None of us know what the Greek staging is going to be like, or the stage itself is going to be like, and the possibilities. But if you can be one of the standout stagings of the night and have that energy, that is definitely within a chance of winning. And you know what? It would actually be something a bit different for Greece as well. So I wouldn't be against that. It just wouldn't be my complete favourite winning. Up next, we have Thanos Lambrou with the song Free Love, hitting play in 3, 2, 1. Guitar. Second guitar, no, was the first one piano or guitar based? That's not a good sign if I don't remember the first one already. was only like 20 minutes ago. Maybe not even that. Not the sound I was expecting from a Greek national final. I've just realised, is there any relation to Andrew? Andrew? I doubt it because he's Australian. Yeah, I doubt it. I guess it might be just a common name. We can live without it. Do we want to? I don't know. Debating if this is modern enough. I like it. I don't think there's any song I hate necessarily in Greece National Final. I just don't know if I love a lot of them. Or love them enough. I haven't been wowed by most of them. This is nice. I just feel it might be one that blends in from the sound. There's nothing wow about it so far. Oh, we gotta pause here. We gotta pause. Was the pause necessary? It was a bit like a cock tease, wasn't it? It felt like there could be something different here. I suppose maybe if they're gonna plan something for the staging for that part. It's nice. Maybe my expectations are too high with like what wows me. Because it's good, but it's not great. And I want great. I'm quite demanding. But we got a clapping bit. Let's clap along, guys and girls. Was he the Thanos Lambrou? Was he the Panic Records person? Key change. Does it fit? I suppose it makes the final chorus different. We can live without free love. That's the key message here. We can, or we can pay for love. Have you ever been to Amsterdam? If you go to Amsterdam calling, I think there's a disagreement there. You can tell that that is the anecdote of someone that was struggling to figure out what to say during that song, and just their mind went to, sure, let's make a joke out of that. I like it. I do like the song. I don't love it, and I'm not wowed by it. And I feel like with this kind of genre, to be considered a contender, you need to be wowed. So it's good, but I don't see it as a winner. Up next, we've got Rikki with the song Elevator, brackets up and down. Hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, the elevator. Okay. It's elevator music at this point. Stairs are overrated. I mean, they are. I do prefer the lift. Makes me less tired, I suppose. This is very much more like this stands out from the crowd. It's more unique, definitely. Press your button. Is that a euphemism? I feel it might be. Again though, if this is the running order, the raspiness in his voice very similar to Thanos, so I don't know why they'd have these back to back. I appreciate I might be going on about something that isn't actually important. This just might be a random running order, but I don't know. I really should have looked it up before I started recording. Yes, that's on me. I'm sorry. This part feels really quiet. I don't know why. I don't know if that's by design, but like not like somber, but just like literally audibly, it sounds quite quiet. I think I'm a bit bored of this song now. I'm a bit done. I feel like I don't do this with my reactions because I respect the songs. But if I was Devin from Wee Wee Blogs, I'd be like, I'm done, and I'd look at how long. It's nice, but I'm sort of like I've heard all I need to hear from this. It's quirky enough, but I don't think there's enough there for me to fully get on board with this. I'm not completely sold. I will say, at least it does stand out. It does stand out. I will give it that. I mean, he might just be describing his voice when saying up and down and down and up. That's what his voice is doing. And that's the door. Yeah, I'm sorry, Rikki. I won't be pressing your button, darling. I don't hate it. I just think after a minute and a half, you've heard everything you need to hear. It doesn't progress much after that. I suppose the one thing I will say here is this does have a unique like theme compared to all the other songs, and a clear like unique selling point with its like elevator theme, and whether you can do something with the staging there, I guess, we'll find out. But as a song, it's not winner contender for me. Up next we have, and I'm going to do my best to pronounce this one, it is Constantinos Christoforou and Kostas Kalafotis with the song Paradisos. Apologies if I've mispronounced that and any other names I've mispronounced. I've done my best there. My Greek is like non-existent. But hopefully I did all right there. I'll be honest, I got one of my friends to help me with some of the pronunciations by sending me voice notes. So hopefully I've done all right. Hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. Drama. This is the Greek feeling I was expecting. I will say a lot of ballads in this selection, which is interesting. I think what, like 3, not 4 non? Maybe not that many, I don't know. This is interesting though. Gorgeous voices, gorgeous voices. Okay. This is both a positive and this is both not a negative and a negative. This is the kind of chorus I would expect to hear from a Greek song on ESC radio 1980s. Which is not a bad thing from the perspective of... Oh, we've got to love the instrumental though from Greek. The Greek instrumental. Yeah, it's not a bad thing to have that 80s sound in terms of like quality of music, because there were some good quality songs then. But would this sound work in 2025? I don't know. I will say by far this is the most ethnic sounding song I've heard in the lineup, which I do appreciate actually. Again, I like this, I just think it's... Early impressions are, I'm not sure it would work in 2025. But it's a vibe, absolutely. It's a very chill vibe as well, which I quite enjoy. If you just sort of close your eyes and listen, you can sort of get lost into this. It's easy to do as well, there's no music video, I don't need to see it. Is this where the camera is? Hi everyone! How many fingers am I holding up? Jokes, I'm holding them up so I know it's free. Ha! This is a vibe, yeah, this is the dance move for this song. It's not a popular one at Euro Club, I have to say, usually you want something a bit quicker. I'm vibing with this one actually. I don't know if again, I don't think this should be a contender to win. No, that's wrong actually. It should be a contender to win from quality standpoint. I just don't know whether it would be a good choice from a contest standpoint. I thought that was it. I was about to pause it. It's not quite there. And down like that, completely down. You know what? So I can't say I was giving much analysis there, partly because like the lyrics are in Greek, so I don't know. I don't know what they're saying. But you know, I do know this was translated to Paradise, and there is that Paradise relaxing feel, the vibe, love the chill, relaxing vibe of this song. It's the most ethnic sound, as I said, I've heard in this selection. This gets a lot of positives from me. The only downside is I just don't know whether it would be competitive in 2025. We'd have to see, but for my personal taste, I very, very much enjoy it. Up next, we have Georgina, Kalais and John Vlasseros. Hopefully I pronounced that right. And their song is called High Road. Hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. Like the voice. There's some soul in that voice. We'll find out if there's soul later on. This is an interesting beginning though. Drawing you in a bit. This very much is like a soul song now. I'm hearing the instrumental, the drums kicking in. Daboo-dee, daboo-da. Sorry. Alright, you can tell what time I'm roughly recording this and where my mind's going, and it's if I'm losing it. Again, similar. Again, though, with the running order thing, maybe this is not relevant, but we had a chill song last, and this is another chill song. So, I'm not sure they've done this running order very well. Take that high road. I'm enjoying this. Could do with some more lyrics in the chorus other than I'll take the high road. I get you'll take the high road. What are you going to do after that? You're going to take the high road again. Surely you're just on the top road at this point. We get it, you're taking the high road. What are you doing after that? The more you say you're taking the high road, the less I believe you're going to take the high road. Oh, this guy's voice as well, the rasp. The rasp in both their voices. I can't wait for some harmonies. I want some harmonies. I feel like that's going to be quite nice. Despite my hesitation on the chorus, overall, this is my vibe, I have to say. She's still going to take that high road. Taking that high road. You're really not convincing me you're taking it at this point. You sure you're not taking the low road? Any guesses what road she's taking? It's that high road, everyone. Correct answer. £500 if you guessed it correctly. Not from me, to clarify, not from me. It's from someone else. Ah, now she's taking the high road, but with clapping. It's almost like they're clapping along to hurry up, do something else other than take the high road. You really are going to take the high road. If someone's not commenting down below how many times she's saying taking the high road, please, you are missing out on an opportunity. She is taking the high road. That is the message of that song. In case you didn't know, the song is called High Road. It's a shame how much they repeat that, because actually as a vibe, I do enjoy that. But the amount of time she repeats, she'll take the high road is just comical by the end. Overall, I love the feel, I love the vibe, and the voices are fantastic. I just, lyrically, how many times are you going to take that flipping high road? We get it, all right? We don't believe you by the end. It's a shame. I can't see that winning, partly because of the vibe, though, as well. But the genre, it's a hard genre to pull off live. And with the repetition of High Road, man, it's going to get stuck in my head, at least, put it that way. But yeah, good effort. I enjoy it overall. Just, she'll take that high road. Up next, we've got Play It by Xannova Xan. I don't know how you say an X at the start of the name. I apologize. Hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. Ethnic instrument at the start. It's like a wind instrument here. Interesting. Me, if I know what I mean. Lazy rhyming if I've ever heard it. This is very much a bop though. I am getting that. What's the drop going to be? I like the instrumental of this drop, but I don't like her keep saying play it or like a drum. That ruins it actually. It's like a parody in a sense. It's like someone at Euro Club just saying something in your ear when the dance is going on. I don't think that quite works, I'll be honest. I love the drop itself though. No, not new highs. We've already had the high road. We don't need any more highs. We've already got an act taking us to the high road and probably a road above that somehow. I don't know how that works. She seems to have decent voice. Decent vocals, I should say. I don't like the play it like a drum. That's a combination of me impersonating her / my voice going when trying to do that. Also, how do you play something like a drum? Hang on, what are we playing like a drum? I feel like we need some clarity on what we're playing. Because if it's a drum, that should be fairly easy to play like a drum. If it's the other thing that I can think of, I'm not going to comment. I will say, going back to like the overall feel of the song, it's a fairly generic bop, so it's enjoyable, but there's nothing much here that like piques my interest to think it could be a wow winner. It's nice though. Oh, she stepped on the shard of glass there. Nah, in all seriousness, that's a really good note. There we go. That's good. I do like this instrumental. Yeah, I think like so many of these songs, that is a net positive. I enjoy it overall. I don't like the play it like a drum bit in the instrumental. It's just, it's solid good work. I don't think it would need something wow in the staging, I think, to be a potential winner. But overall, it's decent. It is good. Up next, we have Klavdia with Asteromata. So hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, flip me. What a start. Oh, so haunting. The fact it's in Greek helps as well so much. Oh. This feels like a building verse in a sense. This feels promising. Drums just creeping in here. What are we building to here? Oh, the drama's just kicking in more and more here. This sounds so powerful and yet so beautiful. Gorgeous instrumental. And like a cry for like help, or just, oh wow. What I love, there's stuff creeping in every time. It's never the same. I sort of don't want to speak, I just want to listen to this. But that defeats the point of a reaction video. It's weirdly boppy. But it's so beautiful. Wow. Come on, yes! Come on, Klavdia! Yes! Well, there's your winner. There's your winner. I'm sorry to the other songs. There's your winner. There it is. I just heard it. All 3 minutes of it. There's no further discussion there. There's your winner. It is everything you could possibly ask for in a Greek entry. Greek ethnic feel, Greek language, beautiful notes, beautiful instrumental, powerful, slightly boppy in a sense somehow. What more do you want? What more do you want from a Greek entry? That on the Eurovision stage, there's your Greek song, and you're going to be wowed. I know there was not much analysis there, but it's because I just wanted to shut up and just listen to that. Absolutely phenomenal. Going straight to my playlist. Best song of the night by far. Spoiler for later. Amazing. No notes. Amazing. So our final song of the evening is Kostas Ageris with the song Yimu. Hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. More ethnic sound, I like it. Bring it to me. That sounded weird. This is nice. I like his voice. Oh, the instrumental's good here. Very good instrumental. It's got a plodding beat though. It's like, it's flowing without flowing, you know what I mean? It's a flowing beat, but it doesn't flow. It's also not the band Flow from the UK, if anyone knows them. It's like clap along feel in a sense. Not clap along in a traditional sense, like it's like there's some clapping sound effects in the background here. Oh, mix of like chill bop now in this chorus. I like the chorus. I think it's a good chorus. How many times can I say chorus without it getting weird? Chorus. Chorus, chorus, chorus. You know what, this is also a net positive overall. I think it's got tough competition, especially if this is the running order and it's coming after Klavdia. But it's decent chill vibe. I tell you what, the chill songs are what's doing it for me at the moment. Like this and a couple others are quite good. Ooh, ethnic singing. I don't know what the correct term is, but it's like ethnic singing here. Oh, now definitely clap along, Phil. Why don't you let me say Opa and be stereotypical here? This feels like an Opa. Maybe I can be. They did send it in 2010. I'm not going to risk it. Oh, but this is good. I like this. Oh, we're mixing up in this bit. See, now I'm worried because this bit seems like it's going on a while. We're not going to get a final chorus. And we're not. But this is still nice. Oh, does it need it necessarily? I like this bit at the end too. And that is our final song of the lineup. Oh, a strong end. A strong end. Solid ethnic elements there. I think the verses could do with a little bit of work. They're not the most remarkable, but then again, I suppose the verses are meant to be the least remarkable part of the song. I like the chill vibe. I don't know whether it'd be enough to win the lineup. I think to win the national final, I should say. But overall good. I liked that one. So that was my thoughts on the Greece national final. I have to say, overall, fairly strong lineup. There's a lot of songs that I think are quite good. And with a couple of songs that really have that wow impact. So overall, I had an enjoyable time with Greece's return to a national final system. That being said, I was ranking the songs throughout my listening experience, and this is my top 3. In third place, I have Constantinos Christoforou and Kostas Karafotis. Apologies if I mispronounced that. I really shouldn't have put them in the top 3, just to be safe on that front, but I like the song. I can't help it. In second place, I've got Evangelia. And in first place, no surprise there from my reaction, I've got Klavdia. That's the winner. I'm sorry, Evangelia fans, unless there's a bad live, like that's the winner. Klavdia has that, yeah. I've got no words other than that wins. That wins for Greece. That gets them, I think, a really good result with the correct staging and package behind it. But who knows? It's all still to play for, I guess, when the national final actually happens in January. But that is my opinion on Greece, but remember, my opinion is not the correct one. It is just my opinion. Let me know down in the comments below. What do you think about Greece's national final? Who do you want to win? And who do you think will win Greece's tickets to Eurovision 2025? Once again, make sure to like this video if you enjoy it and subscribe so you do not miss any other national final or just Eurovision 2025 content in general on this channel. All that's left for me to say is I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time for another video on this channel. Take care, guys.